Hey, if you're here watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. You can click over, check it out on Amazon Live while I'm live. Otherwise, you can see the replay over there and see all of the products in the carousel below that I have. I'm showing you on the video. There you go. So if you're watching on YouTube, click that link. Come over and join us on Amazon. If you've never been to Amazon Live, you're going to like it. So I'll see you on Amazon. Hello, 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 and welcome to Amazon Live. I'm Cheryl Locke, and I am your host for this show. We have found some amazing products. I've got a bunch of new stuff, new to me. Hopefully, it's new to you. Hopefully, it's something you need too. So, we're going to get started with a few how-tos just in case you're new to Amazon Live. First off, right down below in the carousel, you can see all of the products. And if you want to look ahead to see what else I'm going to talk about or what I talked about earlier, you can click on either end and it will scroll through. If you're on mobile, it's going to be up and down. So there's that. Then you can click that follow button. That way, whenever you're on and you come to live, you will know if I'm live. You'll get a little red dot by my name and it'll boost me up there. So I greatly appreciate all the follows. And we are going to get started. Like I said, I got a bunch of new stuff. I got a ton of new stuff, and I'm only putting part of it in this show because I couldn't fit it all in. And I haven't got to try it all out yet. So, first off, we're going to have something from my butt. In fact, I'm sitting on it. So, let me grab it. All right. Now, yeah, you can see I'm kind of short now. This is the Extreme Comforts seat cushion, and it is made to help relieve pressure on your low back, on your coccyx, things like that. You're going to get the pressure relieved by this little hole here. You can kind of sink down in it. The front of it has a contour that will help keep your legs straight. So that way you're not going to sit and twist and turn as much. And that's also going to help your back, your neck, everything on up. Trust me, I know. I sit a lot, and this seat cushion has been awesome. So you can check that out. In fact, let me pull up over here and, oops, see where I'm at. I never know where I'm at. All right, I'm going to pull these pages up so I know if I am on something with a special, because we have several specials going today on these products, and I don't want you to miss out on them. So, like I said, seat cushion for your bum, helps your back, takes pressure off of your coccyx so it's not just constantly shoving up. This is kind of like giving your butt a hug. Really, it is. I don't know how else to put it. That's exactly what it feels like. So go check that out. And I'll put that back under here because I kind of need that. For one, I'm using my old chair today and it's kind of sunk. So this boosts me up a little bit so I look like a regular size person here. Otherwise, I'm going to be so low you won't see me. It's the problems with being short and your chair breaking and not going back up. All right, next item up was sent to me, and it's amazing. I love it. This is glass salt and pepper shakers. I'm going to try to grab them without spilling everything. I've got all my products over here in a box. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And I put them back in the box so I don't lose them. If you watch a lot of us live streamers, you're going to see we put products back in boxes so we can find it, because I run all over the house looking for this sometimes, and that can get hectic. So Let me get this right here. Glass and stainless steel. Now, it comes with a little, gosh darn it, what do you call this? The little stand. I don't know what else to call it. And it is raised a little bit up off the table with these little ball feet. These are held in snugly, very snugly. Now, I made a video on these recently, and I used plain old peppercorns. And as you can see, this salt I got is gigantic, and it takes care of it like a boss. So the stainless steel is kind of brushed, and so it looks really nice. It won't show fingerprints and things like that. Now, this is a lid, so you don't have to worry. I know some salt and pepper grinders, they grind from the bottom, and then when you set them down, it's all over your table, all over everything, and you're always wiping and cleaning it up. These, you don't have to worry because it doesn't grind from the bottom, and you don't have to worry about dust getting on these because they have a lid. Now, pop that lid right off. It's very snug. And in here, yes, you're going to see pepper. This is how you change how fine you want your pepper or salt. So you can turn this and keep it super fine, or you can make it a little more chunky depending on what you're using it for and how you like your pepper. Because I make a lot of Caesar salads and I like a little bit of chunk in that pepper. It just adds something to it. So these, as I said, salt and pepper grinders, I love them. And the stand, I think they're pretty nice. And I like the pink salt. I think that looks nice in the glass rather than regular white chunk salt. I eat a lot of the sea salt and the Himalayan salt rather than the processed salt that you buy a lot of times. I like my good salts, what I call it. So there you go. Hope y'all are having a great Saturday afternoon, early evening, depending on where you're at. I'm on the west side of the U.S., so it's still afternoon. If you're in the Northeast, I hope you got your snowshoes on. I've been talking to friends, and I understand y'all are getting some snow. A lot of snow, possibly. I'm down here in Las Vegas, and I'm not going to worry about snow today, so the show should go fine. All right. Next up, we have something for your bed, and this is on special. It's on special right now. It's had 5% claims. So if this is something you want, get it before they're gone. And be sure to finish that checkout process. So once you put it in your cart, just don't leave it and go do a bunch of other stuff. Just in case a special ends, you want to make sure you've completed that process of checking completely out. I don't know how many times I've had people say, ooh, it was on special, but they didn't finish the checkout. They just put it in their cart and then they missed it. I don't want you to do that. So next up, I am going to show you, if I can grab it. It's kind of hard to take off the bed and move around, bring it in here all wadded up. But this is the Safe Rest mattress protector. And this is a real soft terry cloth. And this is the part that's going to go up and against your sheets and your body. And so it's a nice terry cloth. Now the back side, because this is going to protect your mattress from dead skin cells, dog dander, cat dander, any kind of liquids that might come out, like you, the dog, the kids, anybody has a accident, this is going to protect your mattress. This is a thin rubber lining. I know when my oldest kids were little, the mattress protectors for to keep if they had accidents out. They were the thick rubber. These are nice and thin. I like that. So it's not going to make you feel like you're sleeping on a big chunk of rubber. It's also fitted, and this fabric is good and stretchy, so it's going to give a nice, snug fit. And I can tell I built a brand new computer week and I can see my lights. I haven't got my camera set, so apologize for that. It's what happens when you build a new computer. You got to get everything reset. I couldn't get some of the same apps. I'll work on it. But this is, like I said, on special right now. If you know what to tell you, you may or may not. It's something you need. Go check it out now. It's saying 5% claimed. Now, this has, I'm going to tell you, it's a bestseller, and it was sent to me. It 210,000 people have rated it. And you have to figure that's only a small portion of the people that have bought it actually come and give ratings. And it's rated 4.5 stars. It's a #1 bestseller in mattress protectors. So, yeah, it's not just me that likes it. It's a lot of people. There you go. All right. I'm going to toss that. And I'll move that over. Try to keep it organized. Got to mess with a new computer anyway, and I got tons of new products. That's always a bonus. So if you're just, thank you very much for stopping in. Glad to have you here. We are going to have a good time today. I haven't been able to live stream in a long time, but got a new computer built, got a new router, so my internet is boosted up, and I can actually live stream hopefully and not get cut off, because it was pretty iffy there for a while. All right. Now, the next item I have is, I'm going to show you these in the box. For just a little box. These were sent to me by Simply Gourmet, and I'm not a baker. I'm not a good cook at all. I can cook, and it will keep me from dying. I can make food. I'm not a good cook, but I got some cool stuff now, and it makes me look like a good cook. So if you just see the pictures, then you're going to think, oh, Cheryl knows how to cook. You just don't want to try my food. But these make me look good. So these are stainless steel measuring cups and spoons. And when I say heavy, I mean heavy. They're not like those little, less than desirables that are lightweight. And these, yes, stainless steels. They also have the flat bottom on these so that you could set them down. They have a nice ring that you can unlatch if you need to get them apart. But you have the tablespoon, the teaspoon. Looks nice, don't they? This is the 3/4 teaspoon. Da, 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 da. This is the 1/2 teaspoon. Look at that. It even has the metric on here. That's pretty good, even though I don't know how to do metric. But it's on there for those of you that do. That was before my time. And here is the 1/4 teaspoon. And this is the 1/8 teaspoon, I figured. But as you can see, they are nice and shiny and pretty. And they have a good bit of weight to them. Now wait until you see these measuring cups. That's where I look really special, is all I got to do is set these out and take a picture and pretend I'm baking that cake I just bought at the store. It'll make me look good. So now these are also stainless steel in heavy duty. They are not going to tump over either. So if you're using these, you've got them separated and you're using them, they have some weight to them to help them sit on your table, your counter, your stove, wherever it is y'all cook. And a lot of these sets only come with a couple of different sizes. They went over, above, and beyond. You have the, I got to read these ones. You have the quarter cup. You have the, let me see here, 1/3 cup. This is your half cup. You've got 2/3 cup, 3/4, and a full. And they have, I'm going to try to show you on the camera, really nice markings for measuring. So you can see those on the inside. I don't know if you'll be able to on camera very well, but they are indented so you can see them. They're not just printed on, they're actually pressed in so you can see them, and they're not going to wash off or anything like that. So you get both of these, and you can look like your own little Betty Crocker, which is better than looking like me. So there you go. And those are on special too. I grabbed a lot of stuff on specials for you. They are 36% off. Good deal for you, for a gift. If you send them as a gift, people are going to probably be impressed because they do feel so nice. They feel like you spent far more than you did. We won't tell them. That'll be our secret. All right. So now you've got a nice cushion for your bum. You've got nice salt and pepper grinders. You're going to be able to do some baking. I can attempt. And next up, you've got that cake made. You've sat down to relax with your seat cushion. Going to have a cup of coffee with your buddy. And what do you want to do? You want it to look nice. So the next item we have up is coffee mugs. I love these. They sent these, and I was so excited because they have a lot of coffee, as in lots and lots of coffee and drinks. So these glass coffee mugs, you pour in your nice rich coffee, and then you want to put your frothy cream on top and make it look fancy. These are going to make your drink look amazing. It's not going to be in just a regular coffee cup. These will make it look amazing. And these come in a set of 6. You get 6 of these, and they're 10 3/4 ounce. And today, right now, 20% off. I told you I'm bringing you some deals. So I was going to say we could toast. If you got a cup, here you go. All right. More deals than I can shake a stick at. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. I've got lots of new stuff. I've just pulled out one big box of it. I've got more coming starting in February, which is coming up fast. Already done a month of 2022. I couldn't even believe it was 2022, and now we're a month into it. That's crazy. Who knew? All right. Do you like fresh juice? Do you make your own fresh juice? I have a juicer I use a lot, and we also make what we call ginger juice, and that's exactly what it is. It is ginger that we grind down, soak and make ginger juice. This is great for cooking. If you're getting the cold, the flu, you feel kind of, take a shot of this. This will do something for you. I drink this all the time. Not very much, just a little bit in water. But this is pure ginger juice. And I don't like putting it in plastic. Anytime you juice anything, whether it's fruits, vegetables, your smoothies, all that, putting it in plastic is not always the best idea. Lots of times it's better if you put it in glass jars. So I was sent these glass jars and I'm using them for my juice. So I pulled this one out with ginger juice so you could, because it kind of has a color you can see well. The top is plastic. Seals amazing. Now, we're going to cross our fingers here when I do this because I always think, oh, please don't be the one time I forgot to tighten it. All right. So there you go. Like I said, they seal super tight. My ginger juice is not in my lap because that would be something that would happen to me on live. But these come in a set of 12. They're 16-ounce jars. You can put anything you want in them, of course. But I just happen to use a lot of juice. So go check those out. I was kind of excited when I got them. And I know some people, why? I have friends that they put their purified water, anything they drink, whether they're going out or staying home, everything goes in glass, not plastic. And these are reusable. So you don't have to worry about throwing out a lot of waste and all of that. Christina, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It is January 29th already. And I hope you're somewhere where it is nice and warm and not freezing. I know part of the Northeast is cold. And well, then again, the whole North is cold. Anywhere north of Las Vegas is cold. Even some parts south, like Florida, they're freezing too. Glad I'm not there. I'd love to be on the beach, but not today. All right. Next up is something that I was sent. How hard can it be? I made a video using a milk frother. Like, I've never had a milk frother. There is an art to it. You can't just stick it in and use it like a mixer in a big mixing bowl and go. No, it went everywhere. So we're not going to do that practicing, but I'm going to avoid that. Last thing I need to do is be on live slinging frothy milk all over the place. So I'm going to take this out so I can show you all of what you get. This is by Bean Envy. And like I said, it was sent to me. And it is the cutest little thing. Look at this. Is that cute or what? It has its own little stand. And there it sits right in here. It does take 2 AA batteries that go right in the back. And as you can see, there's your little stand. And now here is the frother itself. It comes in a wide variety of colors. I happen to get the robin's egg blue because I wanted something that would show up and look nice. And like I said, the batteries go right back here, and my little ribbon's poking out because I didn't tuck it in. That is the mix. Up here is your button. Let's see it. And you'll see, honestly, you'll see it's got so much power. This is why I kind of made a mistake and had frothy milk everywhere but in the cup. I also blended an egg with it. I whipped an egg with this, and it worked great. I managed that one, but it was the milk that I had an issue with. So here you go. Had to do it. Just had to. So there you go. They told me I need to pulse it. I had a friend. I said, what did I do wrong? She says, pulse it. And not only that, but what I learned too is different types of milk froth differently. You have to have it warm. You need the cup warm. Almond milk, it has to do with the fat content, but there's almond milk, whole milk, 2%, heavy cream, and they have included a little book that I should have read before I tried it the first time, and maybe I would have saved myself a mess. But they tell you on here which type of milk belong to use the frother in it. I didn't read it first. While my cloth, my tablecloth was in the washing machine from having milk all over it, I read the book. Could have saved myself a lot of trouble. But it also, I know it's in here. I thought they've got your guarantee in here. They also have a couple of coupons for other coffee items that you might want, one of which I will have on another show. I got me a cool French press. And an espresso machine. So there you go. It's even going to give you a recipe on the back for eggnog hot chocolate. I've never had eggnog hot chocolate. And you get a VIP club card. Yay. So there you go. Bean Envy. The cutest little frother ever. And I'm going to put this all back in here so I don't lose it. And later I am going to try to froth some stuff again. I'm going to, now that I've read the instructions, like I said, I drink a lot of coffee. I've never used a frother. I don't know how those people make those fun designs with them, but they do. I guess that'll take some practice, and I haven't had enough practice yet. And then I'll come on here and make some cool designs, and y'all will be impressed. So there you go. Like I said, lots of different colors. It has it's got over 9,000 ratings. And it's a really good deal. You can go you can save 10% as of right now. How long that will last? All right. Oh my goodness, I forgot to move this over here. Next item we have. Oh, I hope I can lift it. Oh, yeah. I was going to move this closer to me and I forgot. If you like weighted blankets, I have one. Not only is it soft, it has 41,000 ratings. Bestseller in weighted blankets. This was sent to me by Quilty to check out. Now, I've had a few weighted blankets. And one of it is when I use a weighted blanket, I don't mind it if it's too heavy and I don't want it on my feet. So when I talked to them and they said, oh, we want you to try this one out because maybe you'll like it better. What I did is ordered one of the smaller ones that's for kids. So because I only from my ankles up. I don't want the big one. And if you've got little dogs or little kids, you don't want them under it, especially because I have little dogs and they won't be able to get maybe out from under it. So I didn't want something big that covered the whole bed. I just wanted enough to cover me. This is super soft. And one of the great things is you can pick different colors, different sizes, and different weights. So it's not just a one size fits all. You got options. And it is like a really soft velvety velour. I love it. It feels so nice. Now, let me find the right end. I folded it up nicely and didn't pay attention. All right. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Now, I got the bright pink. Like I said, it comes in, let me see here. It comes in blue, black and white design, gray, dark blue, pink, and then it looks like maybe it says white. Yeah, I don't know if it's real white or it's kind of a off white. Don't know, haven't seen it in person. But the other side is gray, and it's too is that velour soft. Now on the end here, this it's got a zipper. So if this gets dirty, if you've ever had a weighted blanket, you can't just throw them in a washing machine. You can wash the covers on some. Others you have to buy the covers for. This one you get the cover and the weighted blanket. And this unzips so that you can take this cover off and wash it. And what it does is right here, it unties. You can go through and it ties in a couple places. So you can untie it, take the cover off, wash it. And as you can see, it's got the squares, and each little square has what I think, I've never opened up a weighted blanket, but it feels like it's a sand type stuff. And it's not just loose, it's in each square. So that way it's going to stay even. You're not going to like pull it and all the sand go down. Doesn't work that way. So, like I said, it comes in different colors, different sizes as far as width and length, and different weights. So if you're one that you maybe want it for your kid, your older kids, or you don't want a lot of weight, there's a lot of choices over here. I I like this one because it's not too big and it's not too heavy, and it's super soft. And one of the other weighted blankets I got didn't come with a cover, so I had to buy that separate. So this one comes all together, ready to go. So go over and check that out. It has 41,000 ratings. Oh my, that's a lot. See, now I could take a nap right here with you guys. So go check that out. I'll put this back over here where I got it. I think that one's only 7 or 10 pounds. But when it's on the floor, it seems really heavy. And if you're just tuning in, thank you much for joining us. My name is Cheryl. Got a bunch of new stuff to show you. If you click that follow button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to see the products I've already talked about, you can click back and forth on the carousel. If you're on desktop, it's right below here. You can click on either end. If you're on mobile, it'll be on top and bottom. And that way you can see products either I haven't got to yet or that I've already talked about. You can check those out. See something you want, you can click on it and go straight over to that page and look at it more in detail. Got questions? Ask in the chat. I'll do my best to help you out. You got questions, I got answers. Usually. All right. We are having a good time. I am. I hope you are. Next up again, my baking skills are less than desirable. My mother had a theory. Most girls my age, when they were girls, they learned how to cook by helping their mothers in the kitchen. My mother had a theory. If you don't know how to cook, get out of my kitchen. So I never really learned to cook. But I'm getting some cooking stuff, and I'm maybe going to get better. I know. How hard is it to follow a recipe? I don't know. Other people could follow the recipe and it turns out great. I screw something up. Usually what I screw up is way too hot of a pan on the fire for too long, and then I have that nice burnt flavor to it. All right. Now I've got these in the plastic. I put them up the other day, so I didn't get them all. I knew I wanted to pull them out for a show, and I was like, putting them away. These are my stainless steel mixing bowls sent to me by Fine Dine. Nice, huh? I'm telling you, between these and my stainless steel measuring cups, I look pretty special. They kind of give me an echo too. So I call these low profile because I've got some mixing bowls that are really tall. And because I have a couple of shelves that aren't very tall, I can't fit them in. These I can. And they come in a set. Now they're super shiny on this side. And then over here, they are like a brushed look. And you've got, yes, you've got 5. I'm telling you, I'm going to be able to cook one day. Now, if you happen to go over and order these, I'm going to tell you right now, you could probably bake a cake. Get these, get the mixing or the measuring cups and spoons. You can make a chocolate cake and then send me some. It's just a suggestion. So there you go. And they say that these are nesting. In other words, they all go in each other. All I got to say. Let me look here. Ooh, 33,278 ratings on these. And they're 4.5 stars. Also, they are #1 bestseller in mixing bowls. And I have some. You could too. They also come in a set of 6 if you want to get 6 rather than 5. I don't need 6. 5 will do me good. If I can find stuff to mix in 5 different bowls at the same time, I've overdone it. So go check those out. Stephanie, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you are having a fabulous Saturday afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. I'm in Southern Nevada, and we are still in the afternoon. It's 3:42 p.m. We've had a nice sunny day. It's been warm. It's nicer than the Northeast. You're in the Northeast. Hope you got a snowblower. It sounds crazy up there. I have a friend in Long Island that I've been talking to, and I've got some friends in Massachusetts, and they're all battening down the hatches, getting ready for the snow. I, however, have had the door open for a while today. By here, Florida, it's even freezing cold. They've got falling iguanas, where the iguanas get so cold they can't move and they fall out of the trees. I should have put an umbrella in here for those people. For the raining iguanas. All right. Next up, where did I put this? Now, this is something I thought was cute. You're in Georgia. Oh my gosh. You might be getting cold there too then. At least cold for there. Because if Florida is, there's a good chance you're nice and chilly too. You know what? You could always come out, take a vacation, go to Vegas, warm up. I'm giving you an out. We're having some nice weather here. We had a cold spell, but it's warming up. And usually by February, we may hit another cold spell, what we call a cold spell, which means it's, in the 40s is really cold for us. And then we will probably start warming up from there. By April, we will be in the 100 degrees. So we don't have too much winter left. And I don't miss shoveling snow. So, next up, this was sent to me by Artika. I think I'm saying it right. Oh, you're at 35 degrees in Georgia. Yeah, I figured you were cold. I lived down in Pensacola, Florida for a while, so I knew I wasn't sure where Athens was, but I thought, oh, you're in that same zone down there. I I would love to come down that way to Louisiana, Georgia. I'd love to go back to Pensacola for a visit. But y'all, I'm not coming now. I'm going to wait till y'all warm up, but not so warm that your humidity would just like knock me out. I'm not used to humidity anymore. I lived in Pensacola way back and I loved it, but now I've been out here in southern Nevada in the desert so long, I don't think I could take the humidity for long. And y'all got some snakes and stuff. Yeah, don't miss those either. So I wanted to show you this Simply Sew kit. Like I said, they sent it to me. This is a traveling sewing kit. This is not, if you are going to make a dress or make an outfit or you do sewing, this is just for more like traveling or having around the house because you might need to stitch a few things. This is not a big old set. I have done sewing. My mother did sewing. She sewed all my clothes when I was a little girl. She sewed everything. This wouldn't have fit what she needed. She had boxes of stuff. So here you go. It's in a nice case that is a nylon cover. It also has, I want to show you the ribbing because I have gotten cases with things in them before and they're not stitched good. So after they get, you rub on them a few times or use them, then they start to fray. But this has some nice stitching and a good heavy duty ribbing right here to help keep it together. So we're going to unzip this bad boy and take a look inside. Let me see here. I don't want it to anything to fall out just in case I didn't put it back right. There you go. And we have a bit of thread, all different colors. Not enough to make an outfit, enough to, it's got quite a bit of thread on there, but they're all held in with elastic bands too, so they're not going to fall out. As I say that, here we go. Nope, nothing fell. A bonus. And it also comes with this little package, has a couple buttons and some safety pins. Of course, a thimble because, yeah, you don't need to be stabbing your fingers, so it does have a thimble. It also right here has, I know it's going to be hard to see. I don't know. It's a needle threader. I know it's just super hard to see because it's such a fine little, yeah, you can't see it. Fine little wire there, but it's going to help you thread your needles, especially for those of us that don't see as well as we used to. It also has a little pair of scissors. It has let me pull this out. It's a stitch puller. And if you don't know what a stitch puller is, they're a lifesaver when you make an oops or when you want to take something apart that you've sewn that is sewn right here. I like stitch pullers. I use these quite often. So you've got one of those in there too. And let me get it back up. It does have a cloth tape measure that is, I unfolded it the other day. I believe it's 60 inches. And then it has this pack of needles, a 30 pack. So there's all different sizes. It's in a hard plastic case, so they're not going to fall out and you end up stepping on them or dropping them, you can keep them right in this case. Up here, now I've never used these, and this was the first time I ever saw this, but I thought, oh, this makes sense. There's two little clippies. Now, to me, this is if you need to hold something and you don't have straight pins to pin it. Here you go. Couple of little clippies to hold it so you can get it stitched. Oh, sometimes doing this while on camera, it doesn't work. Let me see here. There you go. And like I said, it's all held in, but for traveling, awesome. If you're not a big sewer and you just need a nice little kit to have around the house in case you do need it, there you go. And it is, let me see, 10,365. So I'm not the only one that likes it. I think it'll be handy. Because I have a bigger sewing box, but it's put away, and I don't always want to go in and get all of that out when I just need to do a couple little things. This is handier than dragging out my big sewing box. That can be a pain. And next up, we're moving right along. Anybody just stopping in, thanks for joining us. Be sure to say hi in the chat. And hopefully you're having a good day. Now, this next item, I had fresh lemonade last night. Fresh squeezed. I was making a video about the product, and I'm like, gotta squeeze lemons anyway, might as well make lemonade. Yes, this is a juicer, a citrus juicer. I just happen to use it for lemons, and you could use it for any kind of citrus. But here it is. Now, I have used these lemon squeezers. Usually, lots of times we used to just get these, and they have a little piece and they hook on another. It always slides around. No, this is cooler. Now, this piece is super hard plastic. So, of course, you can put it in the dishwasher. But I like that this is hard plastic because I've had some that are soft, and as you're, using them and really ranking on it, they give. This also has a nice little key at the top. So once you stick it down, it's not going to slide back and you can see your juice goes down. And what I found when I use this with lemons and limes, and I'm sure it would work with oranges too, most of the seeds get caught in this. So I don't have to worry about that. A couple get through, but not very many. And you've got two different ways to pour it. Now, if you like pulp, you can use side when you pour out. If you don't like your pulp, there you go. This is going to strain it to keep any seed that got out or pulp. I'm going to show you. This is the little bowl that it goes into. Now, you've got measuring on this side, and I know it's hard to see on the camera, but there's measurements right here, and they are actually on it. They're not printed on it. They are impressed in it. Now, this has a no skid resistant bottom. This is a rubbery, so it's not going to slide across your counter as easily. As you can see, you can pour from either side. And we have little notches up here. I don't know how easy they are to see. You've got one on each side. Now you've also got the little notch here and here. So when you put this on, oops, like this, and you're turning that citrus, this is going to stay in place. You're not going to have to worry about it moving around. So then if you don't want the pulp, you just pour it out of this side. If you do like the pulp, you pour it over here. I like it. I like lemonade, though. I really like lemonade. And fresh lemonade, use a little honey rather than sugar so that you don't have to have all that processed sugar. You can get some natural sugar. Here you go. Like I said, to me, it makes a great little inexpensive gift, whether it's for yourself or someone else. We've got summer coming up, and lemonade will be a hot item, at least in my house. I don't know about you. Or if you like fresh orange juice, lime juice, cooking, gonna get you some lime juice in there. Cocktails, margaritas. Ooh, with fresh lime juice. That would be good. Very good. But anyhow, there you go. Citrus Juicer by, trying to see who this is. Oh, Arc Reamer Store. That's why I didn't remember it. It just doesn't slide off your tongue. All right. And the next item was something I had never tried. Now, I had the milk frother that threw me for a loop and made a mess. This next item did not make a mess. I never used this before, something like this. But since I got it, I like it. Now, this was sent to me by the Checkered Chef. Do, 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 do. I'm going to be careful with this because it is sharp. All right, look at this. Looks like I guess it could be a taco holder if you left the guards on. Yeah, it looks like a taco holder. It's not. Now, this is for chopping salads. I use it because I eat a lot of celery with peanut butter or little carrot sticks, things like that. And it makes it so quick. So here it is. This is stainless steel. It is tight. So even whenever I squeeze it, it's given maybe just a hair, but that's it. Super tight. It's got these. I don't know if it's actually, if these are plastic or silicone. I don't know if it says, but they're hard and they are protecting the sharp pieces. So you want to be careful and make sure you don't lose these. Now, as you can see, right there is your blade. And right there is the second blade. So when you've got your vegetables, your lettuce, and you've got it on a cutting board, you can take this and just go down it. And if you need to, turn it and go the other way. And I'm not sure. Let me put the guards back on before I start handling these blades. Like I said, I had never seen something like this before. And they said, do you want to try it out? I'm like, ooh, send me that. I love Caesar salad. Like I said, I eat a lot of raw veggies to make roast with your carrots and your potatoes and your celery. I could see this working out really good. And I'm going to give it a measure for you real quick because, and I'm going to do it with the cover on, not off, because I don't want to cut my fingers off. In between the two blades is right at, about 2 inch, not quite 2, about 1 3/4 inches is how far it is between these two cuts, which, like I said, for my celery, like last night, I laid out my strips of celery and I just went down and sliced all of it at once. Worked out amazing. Newfangled thing I'd never tried before. As of right now, while I'm live, I don't know how long it's going to last. It's 20% off. And like I said, it's stainless steel. It has the nice covers to protect your blades and your fingers. Make sure, because it's sharp. It's very sharp. And there you go. And it is it's called the double-bladed salad chopper. I called it cut that celery right up because I need it for a snack. And if you're just tuning in, I'm Cheryl. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a great Saturday. We are almost done with January 2022, getting ready to move on to February. We got Valentine's Day coming up soon. Real soon. I can't believe how quick. And hope you've got your sweetheart and a gift for them. All right. The next item. Well, while I get that ready, if you just got here, you can look at the carousel below, click on either end or on mobile, and check out all the products I've already talked about or the ones I'm going to talk about. And if you got questions, ask in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them for you. And I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit that follow button. Makes Amazon think I'm special. Makes me feel good. All right. The next item, I can't demo right here, sitting here. So I tell you what I did is I grabbed the video for it so that you can see this thing. I love it. It was sent to me by Desk Cycle. And I need something after sitting for so long, being kind of held at home and sitting so long, I've put on a few pounds. A several few. But I needed something to keep my circulation going while I sit here all the time, because now I've kind of changed what I do. So I spend a lot of time sitting on my butt at my desk. Even one of my old jobs, I did tech support for a big shipping company, and I sat on my butt all the time. My legs and feet would swell. I just needed something rather than sitting there. So I've always wanted to try one of these. So when this came up that I could get one from Desk Cycle and they'd send it to me to try out, I was like, yes. And now, I don't know as I'm losing weight. I guess eating chocolate cake won't help me do that. But it helps keep the fidgets away and all kinds of stuff. So let me pull this up and show it to you. I was sent this Desk Cycle 2. It's a peddler to go under your desk, and I brought mine outside so you could see it. You can't really see it very well under my desk. But I have been riding this while I work. It keeps me from crossing my legs, which cuts off circulation, keeps my legs from swelling and my feet, and it gives me some exercise. Also kind of gets rid of those midday fidgets I get. So let's take a closer look and I'll show you some of the awesome features. All right, here is one of the cool features, is this little digital readout. Now you have the option of seeing your rotations per minute, your distance, your time, or your calories. Now this easily slides on here, but if you would rather have it on your desk, they also send this cool little plate. It slides right on here and it attaches with this extension cord. So that way you don't have to be looking under your desk. You can have it right there in front of you. Also are the pedals. As you can see, there are nice grooves so your shoes, especially if you've got slick bottom shoes, stick better. And there's a good Velcro, so no matter if I'm wearing work boots or no shoes, I can tighten those pedals down to help keep my feet from slipping. This whole thing took me about 10 minutes to put together. That's just me. And you also have your tension control. So from 1 to 8, and of course 8 is a lot harder to pedal, and I haven't got there yet. Now you also have up front, let's look up here, because this is something I found really handy, and it's right here. You can loosen this screw and either get it to stand up taller or move it down so that your bike is flatter. That depends on how you sit and what is comfortable for you. Now, the tools and the book, super easy to follow instructions. I didn't even have an issue. It also comes with the only tool you need to put the bike together right here. It also has a strap in case you want to harness it to something to help keep it steady and keep from sliding. I don't have that issue because I have a little bit of carpet, but this is included. So there you go, Desk Cycle 2. Might just help you lose a little weight, maybe just keep you from sitting in the office and getting bored. So go check it out. There you go. Now you see pull up this to try to be under my desk, or yeah, that's why I wanted to grab that. Now, I do want to tell you, I've got the page open on my other monitor. $40 coupon. As of right now, it is Saturday, January 29th, 2022 at 4 p.m. on Pacific, and $8 off coupon. So if it's something you want to get, go check that out. Check out the coupon details. You might want to use it. And my tip, once you find some of these things that are on special or you have with a deal, go ahead and once you put them in your cart, if you made up your mind, then you want to finish the process of checking out, because if you leave them and the deal or the coupon, you're going to miss. Don't forget to finish that process out. Uh, well, that's hi, Miller Me 805. I take it you're from Hawaii. You got the 805 going. Uh, well, tell Tyler I said hi. Tell him Cheryl off the jack said hi. Let me see now. We have just got you some exercise. Next up, we are going to massage your feet. If you've ever done a job, I was a bartender 15 years. And let me tell you, I was on my feet in heels. And my feet and my leg killed me. Uh, Thank you, Daddy Game, for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Having standing and running around in heels was bad. Then I took a construction job doing flagging on the roads. So I would flag on the roads during the day and bartend at night. That meant I went from going from work boots to going to high heels, and I was on my feet all day except when I slept. I would have loved to be able to come home and get a foot massage. Let me tell you, nobody wants my feet, especially not after being in work boots and then high heels all day. Just didn't work. There was nobody that, you can say, oh, please. And they're like, no. But I just set it up here, so I know it's hard to see, but it's super heavy. And it is a foot massager by Cloud Massage. I couldn't remember. You can put your feet in here. You can also lay down and put your calves in here. Now, it's got different settings for your feet, and the foot part here, when it goes, has big rollers that go across the bottom of your feet. And I know it's black and hard to see, but the sides here, you can set it and they start clumping in and then relax. Clump. Oh. It also vibrates. I don't know how to tell you how wonderful it feels on my feet. I mean, Yes, it makes some noise. It also gets the job done. So I don't mind the noise. I can turn the TV up a little bit, and the roll makes me want to put my feet in it right now. I wish you could. And I wish I could show it to you easier. I'm going to make a video about it. But it has different settings for how tight the sides tighten down, also how hard the rollers go, and how much it vibrates. It is heaven on my feetsy. In fact, I have a friend and she's been having some problems. So I told her I'm going to go do some work on her computer. And she's got some issues with it and some back issues and leg issues. So while I go over and check out her computer for her and try to help her get that straightened out, I told her I would bring my foot massager and she could have a good foot massage while I work on the computer. So I think she's pretty excited to see me. I don't know if she's going to be excited to see me or my foot massager or get her computer fixed. Between all of that, she'll have had a good day, I guarantee it. So you can go check that out. Let me see here because it's got over 9,500 ratings. It's also better in electric foot massager. Right now, I don't know if this is right. I am showing on my screen, save an extra 50% when you apply this coupon. That's crazy. Let me refresh this. I don't know if that's right. I don't have a way to go. That's what it's saying, 50% coupon. That is pretty good savings. Like way good savings. And one of the things I want to tell you about this that I didn't know until after I'd used it for a while is, let me see if I can turn my desk. All right. It's got a handle here that goes all the way up and over. But you can also move this handle so the machine sits flat, or you can move it up under so it's at an angle. So while you're sitting on your couch or your chair, your feet are in it like this, or you can have them coming straight down. Let me, since y'all are here, I'll just do this. Like I said, it's pretty heavy to move around for me, especially since it's up like this. And the rollers are down here. This is vibrating back here. And you can maybe tell how the sides here are coming in and putting a little bit of pressure on what would be the top of my feet and my ankles. You can adjust all of those things. All right. Let me put this back over here. Now I want to show you if I can. I don't have much room. I got other stuff sitting around. All right. Now, like I said, it can set up so that your feet can be at an angle, or trying not to smash my fingers because I don't have it in a great place. You can just move it up so that then it sets flat, or you can move it all the way up so you can carry it. And there you go. Primo foot massager. Doesn't matter if nobody in your house wants to give you a foot massage. Psh, who cares? The cloud massager always wants to give you a foot massage because it loves you and it knows your feet hurt. Them pups have been working all day, running up and down wherever, maybe even chasing kids. And it says, you know what? I love you and I'll give you a foot massage. At least that's what I think it says. And like I said, right now I'm seeing a 50% coupon. So if it's something you want, go check that out. Check out the details for the coupon. And don't forget to finish that checkout process if you use a coupon. You don't miss it. I'm just really excited about that. Next up, we have something that I use all the time. In fact, it goes everywhere with me. So whenever Fine Dine offered me a mug or a thermos, I guess, I said yes. I live in Las Vegas. It's hot here in the summer. It's also very dry. So I carry water with me everywhere. I don't care if I'm going to the grocery store, I take my water. I just do. And a lot of times I have a plastic bottle, which gets really hot. In the summer, that that water will not stay. Even you can't even drink it if it's been sitting in your car. So these come in a variety of colors. They are 25 ounce. They come with 3 different lids. Now, let me show you in here first, because this is actually a thermos and it is stainless steel right there. I'm going to try not to spill my water because, yes, I use this all the time. Now, like I said, 3 different lids, and this is what I love about it. Now, if you're going to use this for hot, it says it will keep, let me see here. What does it say? I think it says it comes in different sizes too, 25 ounce, 32 ounce, 40 ounce, and 64. I have the small one, and it will keep drinks cool for 24 hours. And I believe it says it will keep hot drinks, I think I read somewhere 12 hours. I haven't checked how long it will keep something hot, but I'm in hopes if I get good cold water and put in this, then throughout the summer it will keep it cool longer. Now, the 3 lids. This one, you've got a push button right here, and you push it, and then it's got, let me take this off so you can see it. This is more of like you would use for coffee, things like that, where it's got then just the hole. Now, I love this when I'm sitting at home, but one of the things I do is when I'm driving, and I drive a little 5-speed, so I got my hands busy all the time. Last thing I need to do, especially in traffic, is have to take a drink and tip that bottle up in my face where I no longer can see what's on. So, one of the options for lids is this. So I can just get a drink. I don't have to worry about losing sight of my traffic, all of that. I can set it down in my lap and I'm good to go. So it's got a nice little flip here that's easy. And that's another thing. It's easy to grab, but this shuts. So as soon as I click that, if I have to, I can just drop it down and it's not going to leak all over when I go to shift gears because I'm sitting on the freeway in 2nd gear. That should never happen. But there you go. It pops back up. It also has the handle so I can carry it around when it's on. Then the other top is just a solid. So if you just want to take it somewhere, you can do that right here. You've got just a plain solid top. I love my new thermos. And like I said, it comes in 25 ounce, 32, 40, and 64. I may have to, if it keeps stuff cool this summer, I may get me a 64. And it comes in so many colors. I picked the green because it would look good on video. You can pick from a variety of colors. They've got purples, pinks, greens, blues, blacks, you name it, they got it. So go over, check them out. Stainless steel. And then this, I think it just looks nice. In fact, it also makes my water taste better because it looks good. Yeah. All right. I hope you're having as much fun as we are, or as I am. And I am looking here. Let me see. That thermos has had over 13,500 ratings. Yeah, a lot of us like it, I guess. Next up is an item that is going to be kind of hard to show, but we're going to do our best because, all right, I think I'm going to move my foot massager and maybe I can show you up here. Let me see. Yeah, we're moving around today. It's aerobic day on the Cheryl show. Ouch. I know some are all nice and organized. Mine today has, and I had to take everything out of this so I could show it to you how it, I don't have it folded up right, but it does fold down flat. I can get it folded. Let's open it up. This is for when you have a ton of wrapping paper. We just got done with Christmas. You probably got all that wrapping paper. You've got Christmas wrapping paper. You've got birthday wrapping paper, maybe even graduation, wedding, whatever. And you don't want to throw it out. You want to save it because you're going to need it. But let me, do I have it upside down? It's bigger than my table. Don't y'all love this? All right, I'm going to turn it around. This is literally for wrapping paper. And let me put the bottom in. It's got a hard bottom you can put in that folds down flat. I think if you are a knitter, a quilter, something like that, you could put your fabric or your yarn in here. Yeah. It also has a divider that you can put some anywhere you want. It's adjustable in here. This is easier to put together if I have it on the floor where it's flat. All right, so here you go. As you can see, it is long, and you can put a so it down. So it's got the nice little adjustable hooks in on the top. Let's see here. You've got zip or Velcro pockets where you can put other items in there, whether it's your bows, some Christmas cards, or your crocheting needles and things like that. This goes right under your bed, nice and easy, out of the way. And I'll zip it back up. And there you go. Nice storage. You can put stuff out of the way. See, whenever I should have just left out, but I wanted to show you that it does fold up. If you, like I said, whether you use that for wrapping paper, yarn, sewing, crafts, and if you go over to that page, the actual Zober page, the Zober store, so you can click on that and go to the Zober store. They have those for all kinds of stuff, just Christmas decoration, things like that. So they have a variety and different layouts, so you can use them for a variety of things. There you go. It 5-star rating, been rated 15,000 times. Rating I don't see a lot of those. All right. Next up, we're going to cook again because I am a premium cook. I am getting better. I got tools now to cook with. I think that's always been my issue. That and burning stuff. So, next up. Now, these are on special. I'm showing 15 or I don't know how much. One thing says 15%, one says 24%. So I don't know which one it is, depending on where my cookies probably are and whether or not the app is right. They are on special. I know that. I don't know how much. Cutting boards, been rated over 20,000 times. These are awesome. They're hard, but they're not so hard they're going to dull your knives. If you've used very many cutting boards, you know if a cutting board is super hard, it dulls. These won't do that. So comes in a set of 3. You can get different colors for this. Gray part comes in different colors. And I'll show you with the little one because it's easier to see. They do have the juice mode. I don't know if that's exactly what you call it. That's why I call it the juice mode to catch all of the juice. Then, like I said, here, this gray, different colors, but it is a non-skid type stuff. It's a rubbery stuff. They are dishwasher safe, but it's going to keep the whole cutting board from skidding. And it's got little dots on each corner, on each side. So these are reverse. You can use either side. If you don't want the juice mode, you can turn it over, use it this way, and you still have the little non-skid button. I like them. Like I said, they come in different. You see, and it looks to be on discount because I'm getting 2 different readings here. So go check them out. Make you feel like a super chef. We got measuring cups, we got mixing bowls, we got milk frothers, glass cups, a thermos, glass jars for your juice. We have things. And I tried to find a lot of things that were on sale, on special, that were kind of fun, not too expensive. I figured at home while it's snowing or cold, let's get you some inexpensive, fun things that you could also use for a great Valentine's gift. If you're a guy and you're watching this and you want to get your wife or your girlfriend a Valentine's gift, I would suggest the foot massager because getting her something cooking may not work. It get you in a lot of trouble. Foot massager probably get you big bonus points. I'm just saying. Somebody buy me cooking stuff for Valentine's present and we'd have a problem. Valentine's present. All right. And next up is something out. Here you go. If your sweetheart is a puppy or a kitty, I got something for you. Or maybe your sweetheart would be super excited if you got something for their puppy or kitty. That could work too. Because if you're good to my dogs, you get bonus points. You come over and you bring my dogs a present. I'm excited. So, we also have a special on these. These were sent to me by Active Pet. I just got them. You're the first live stream I'm showing them to, and I'm excited. Stainless steel bowls, silicone mat. Now wait, this comes in different sizes. I got the small one, but they come in bigger bowl sizes, which of course means the mat's bigger. There's also different colored mats. So you can go over there, some people want a certain colored mat for their kitty or their puppy. I think these are considered dog bowls. They work for cats. They really do. The silicone can be washed. It has, when I first opened these the other day, they had a little bit of that new rubber smell. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But now I don't really smell it. So it just needed to air a little bit. I'm sure if you put them in some nice warm soapy water, it would be gone right away. Now, as far as the bowls, of course, they're stainless steel. Thank you very much, Crayon Radio, for popping in. Hope you're having a great day. Now, I've had a lot of dog bowls and mats, but usually you got a mat and the dog bowl just sits on top of it and moves all over the mat. No, look, these sit right in there. Now, if you get it for your cat, they do have little doggy bones pressed on. Don't tell your cat. Maybe your cat won't notice. Tell them they're kitty bones. They're bones for the kitties. They will. They won't care as long as you put good food in here. Psh, they're fine. So these bowls aren't going to slide around on that mat because they fit right in the little thing. Yeah, I like it. And like I said, it looks like these are on special. I just got them. Active Pet has sent me a couple of items and I love it. But uh yes, I agree. Cats don't know. They don't care. And like I said, I got the small one. And if you got a big dog, this wouldn't work so well. But for a little dog or a cat, otherwise you're gonna, if you got a big dog, you might want to look at the bigger size. Or maybe you just feed them little meals all day. Either way. And you got a little water. Like I said, I like this. The mat itself has a little lip around it. So if you have one of those that tends to get food out and about, I've had those that have they're all furry and they always end up with some food on their face dripping it. I also had a dog that could put more water all over herself and all over in front of the water bowl than I think she actually drank. She'd dip her face down and it just gets soaked in. Yeah, this is what she needed. But wanted to show these to you. Like I said, if you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, somebody, mother-in-law, and you want to give them a Valentine's Day present and they love their dog or cat, get something for their dog or cat and you're probably going to win. I'm telling you. And the next item, if they got a dog, well, or a cat. I know a friend that has one of these with a cat. My little dog, I put this next item down. I couldn't even get it down, and he was on it. But anyway, with the dog and cat bowls I just showed you, I am seeing 11% claimed as their special today. Be sure to grab those. Don't just put them in your cart and leave them. Put them in your cart, and if you're sure you want them and you've made the final decision, be sure to finish that process so you don't have to worry about the deal disappearing and you missing it. So there you go. Tip of the day. And if you're new here, I'd appreciate it if you click the follow. It makes me feel good. Makes Amazon think I'm special. Who doesn't want to make Amazon think we're special? I need all the help I can get. So next item up also comes in a variety of colors. So I got pink. Also comes in 23 inch, 30 inch, and 36 inch. And wait till you see this. Sometimes I have to steal stuff off the floor. Now this is pink, and I know my lighting isn't very good. This, let's see if I can move my back. Easy. I believe this is the 30 inch. This is a donut doggy bed. Look at this. Super soft. I can't even tell you how soft this thing is. I would snuggle this thing. It's got, oh, look at that. Yes. Maybe when my doggy lays on it, he feels like he can roll around, feel like he's petting himself. I don't know. But it is so soft. And it does have the lump in the center where they can lay, and then the ridge around it. Now, my little dog, he wasn't very big, so he didn't take up tons of room, but loves to lay here and then put his chin over the little cushion side. Now, on the bottom, I want to show this to you. It does have the little kind of rubbery bumps, so it doesn't slide around as much, and it's not that fur, so it's not going to get as dirty. Maybe depends on your dog, totally. But like I said, this was sent to me by Active Pets. My little dog, I couldn't even I I couldn't even look at it because he was like, mine. He knew it as soon as it came out of the bag. He was like, mine. And it does come to you. It's kind of small. So what you need to do is take it out of the bag, give it at least 24 hours to kind of puff up and get some air in because they vacuum pack them. And then it really poofs up. Because at first I thought that's not very poofy. It poofed. So here you go. And I may need to put it on the floor and take a nap. I never get it. Let me see here. Oh, okay. They do have a special, but it's if you buy three active select three items on from Active Pet. I don't quite so I'm not sure which items are available with the discount. You can check that out though. But that is a nice doggy bed. And we are moving right along. Most of these items I haven't had even on live yet. I've gotten them and I haven't had time. I wasn't live a lot in January. I had to build a computer. That took a little bit of time. And so this is our maiden voyage with the new computer. I had a little problem getting the camera set up, but finally got it. Didn't get it perfect because I don't have the right app to be able to adjust it. I'll get it. But I wanted to come live because I know some of y'all on the side are freezing and you're sitting at home and going, what am I going to do while it snows? Well, you can come on to Amazon Live. We've got a ton of people doing everything. We've got people doing makeup, beauty, fashion, home goods, cooking, exercise, you name it. We got it on Amazon Live. And today, you've joined me. It's just talking about all kinds of cool stuff. Be sure to hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. You can also look right below the video if you're on desktop and see all the products I've been talking about. You can hit either end and scan through those. If you're on mobile, it'll be up and down. Next up. Okay, not quite sure. Neighbor must decided he didn't want tires on his motorcycle. Oh, uh, something. But as long as nothing crashed. Teresa, thank you very much for the follow. Great to have you here. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. Probably getting close to evening. I'm in Las Vegas and we're at 4:38 p.m. I hope you're somewhere warm. I don't want y'all freezing. I couldn't take it. I know some of y'all are used to it more so than I am. But it's great that we've got so many people tuning in today. And next up, I have something else for those of you with pets. Because if you're like me, most of your clothes and your furniture matches your pet, whether it's your cat, your dog, or both. I always said you get a black cat, black dog, white cat, white dog. So no matter what you wear, you're going to have part of the fur not showing. I have more, sometimes I have more animal hair on me than I think the dog does. But, oops, in fact, I tried to clean this off so I'm not everywhere. I have on special today, it is 29% off. This is a pet hair removal. Now, I know I used to always get the Phil Hill, holy smokes, I hope you're staying warm, dude. I know, I got the weather. I had the door open earlier, right before I started the show, to get a little fresh air circulated around. I did shut it because as the sun goes down, it gets cool. I mean, it was only in the 60s probably today. I know, y'all freezing, and I'm over here talking about being outside in a t-shirt. But a new gas station opened up right down the street, and they had 40 cents off a gallon, so I had to get dressed and run down there. Beautiful day for it too. Wish I could have went running around. Love that sunshine. So, anywho, this is by, who is this by? No. This is by Chom Chom. I was going to say it's not Active Pets, it's Chom Chom. This dog cat hair removal thing, I have had the rolls where there's 23 degrees. Oh, Phil Hill, you are crazy. Head south, young man. Head south. Come to Vegas. Thaw out. I've had the hair removal things where you've got the sticky tape, the roller, and you have to keep peeling it off and then roll, peel it off and roll. You vacuum, and all that little hair gets stuck, and you don't always want to drag out the vacuum. Here you go. This has little, these are like I don't know if they're actually rubber, some kind of rubber. And then this is like almost like a Velcro, the fabric Velcro side. This removes hair. Whenever you're using it and you're brushing, it is grabbing it and throwing it in here, okay? Then, where's my little thing? You got a button, you pop it open, and then you can pour out your dog and cat hair and whatever else you pick up, because I usually pick up a lot of the little tree needles that we get here from our big trees out back. This thing works. I was in shock. I figure I still have enough fur on my clothes, though, that it doesn't matter. I kind of like it. It's part of me now. But before other people come over and sit on your furniture, this is good. Also, on the carpet, helps get that stuff up, because I don't always want to run the vacuum, and even lots of times when I do, I still have it stuck in there. Now, what I ought to do, I have a friend with a, gosh darn it, I think it's a Spitz. It is this 80-pound ball of fur. I mean, this dog has hair this long. You bury your hands in it. I'm going to go fix her, check on her computer for this next week and let her use my foot massager that I was showing. I should take this to her house and try it. Not on the dog, but on other stuff, because her dog has so much hair. She does grooming, and she'll take him out and brush him and just have huge masses of fur from this dog. And I think I'll probably take that over there to see how it does with the stuff her dog has left. Because Trip has more hair than I've ever seen on a dog. And when I leave there, I come home and I kind of look, I got this white fur coat on too. and I love it. It's all good for me. I don't mind it, but there's a limit. So, we got just a couple more items on this awesome Saturday. Hope you all clicked the follow button. Hope you found some cool items that you haven't seen before. I'm going to try to bring out stuff that maybe not everybody else is showing. That's what I like to do. And this is stuff that I like. If I get sent an item and I don't like it, guess what? You'll probably never see it. If I wouldn't use it, I don't recommend it. So, next up, now you guys are having snowstorms. I grew up in the Midwest. I know what a snowstorm is. In fact, the snowstorm of, I believe it was 78, 79, we didn't have power for 3 weeks at my house. I lived out in the country, no power for 3 weeks. That meant a lot of candles and flashlights. A whole lot. So, I was thinking y'all today, it's a little late to get it now, but your winter is not over. Mine, I'm good, I think. You guys are in trouble. This is a set of 2. Let me get the other one. Set of 2 flashlights. And I think this, I've got batteries in one, not the other one, because I didn't want to have the batteries get yucky. And this one I've been using to build my computer. So I hope it's still got batteries that I didn't set down. They each come with a nifty little pouch that has Velcro and the little belt loop so you can attach it to your belt. This is fabric, and it's got nice ribbing, nice stitching. It is by Gearlight. They did send these to me to check out, and I love them. Now here is the flashlight, and I know it's going to be hard to see, but you can also adjust whether this gives a broad beam or a more pin light beam right here. Now, as you can maybe tell, that lens is not a flat lens like a lot of flashlights. This is a thick, more of like a fish eye rounded lens, and it is heavy duty. It's not some cheap little plastic. Speaking of cheap plastic, this is not cheap plastic. These have some weight to them because they are metal. They're not, I've dropped this, I don't know how many times, still good to go because it is a metal. And it takes 3 AAA batteries that do not come with it. 3 AAA batteries. And nice little push button. Put the little strap on it. And there you go. Let me see if I can do this. It also has the flasher. So if you're out camping, something like that, maybe you've had car trouble and you want to make sure somebody gets your attention. And it also does the SOS. So there again, these would be great for you, your kids, your wife, whoever, for their car emergency kit. They not only have a flashlight they can see by, nice little pouch. They can carry it on their belt if they need to walk to get help. And I'm going to try not to blind you with it. Like I said, it's got the kind of fisheye and you can pinpoint it. You can do the emergency flasher or the SOS. Pretty cool. Not cheap. They are not the little piddly. I used to get old plastic flashlights with a plastic flimsy lens and they'd break. There you go. Got your battery pack right in there. So, before that, I wish I had these before the winter storm was hitting y'all, so you'd be prepared. In fact, the next item I know in a winter storm would be awesome. All the flashlights, all the little lights I've been using for my computer build because I can't see in there. And it's, you know how it is. Hold the flashlight. No, not there. No, up, no, over. If you ever helped your dad work on a car or work on the plumbing or anything like that, you understand that whole thing of hold the flashlight exactly here. All right. And those are Gear Light LED flashlights. They have over 60,000 ratings. Holy smokes. There's also 9% off as of right now and a coupon for an extra $5. How long any of those specials will last, I don't know. They don't tell me. So if you want it and you're sure, check it out. And if you say yes, you're getting it for sure. Don't forget to check out so you get those specials. Now, Teresa, you have probably worked with somebody and know about that flashlight. Is that what you're saying? You're holding it and they're going, no, no. And you're going, again, I was the one trying to work on the computer. So I was the one doing the hold the flashlight. No, up, over. I can't see. I'm sure my dad was looking down going, that's my girl. I taught her well. It's not easy. I tell you. And I know people joke about it. It's a big joke, especially I do a lot of car shows and car community stuff, and a lot of the car community guys are always joking about it, but it's true. Those of us that ever helped our dads, especially like work on the cars, it was a life or death thing holding that flashlight. It's a good memory though. At the time, it was about bringing you to tears because you're like, how can you not see? But it wasn't. Anywho, this next item is something else I was using to work on my computer, and it makes holding the flashlight a little bit better. So this was sent to me by Kizen, and it is, let me see here. There you go. All right, just to show you. This is a lantern and a flashlight. So it's also got solar, so you can charge it via solar or you can charge it via USB. Now, I'm going to, now it's got right there where you plug it in. You can also use it if you've got it fully charged as a little battery pack. So let me turn this on. And if you want, this is the dull one, the low one, not the dull. Then it goes brighter. Then you have an emergency flasher. Kind of cool, huh? But wait, there's more. Because I've used this at night when I go out and I want to see where I'm walking. I just grab this because it's easy. Now, I'm going to show you the next thing. Here it is on. And I said it was a lantern. So, it is. And like I said, for working, if you got this in your emergency car care kit, if you got to change a tire or something, you're not going to hold a flashlight in your mouth and try to change a tire or check your fluids or, do things like that. You can take this and either hang it up if you're like the little hook on your hood, or you can just set it down and it's going to give you light. Now, this is the low one. I'm going to move back so that it doesn't blind us. And then it goes bright. And then, of course, the flashing emergency type thing. So you've got tons of light. And like I said, it's USB charged, also solar charged. So if you go camping, but I like it for an emergency car care kit. Folds down, easy to put away. And as far as charging it goes, like if you have it in your car, I carry a battery pack for my phone everywhere I go, and I can always, if I need to, charge it with that. But I think these are great little gifts. They are 32% off right now. There again, got to get it. Click over, check it out. Don't wait too long. I don't know when the special's over, but when I was doing my computer, I fired up that little lantern and set it down inside there so I could see. And it worked amazing. Because, yes, nobody wanted to hold the flashlight for me. When you're by yourself after a while, you can't hold the flashlight. Even I couldn't get the flashlight in the right place for myself. So I got out my little lantern. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. My water jug I showed a little bit ago. It's down here. All right. We have, I think we are down to one item left. And granted, I put home, and this is kind of home. But I have a friend. She bought some property. She has, she she's added to her farm. She has lambs. She has chickens. She has potbellied pigs. She's got horses. She's got dogs. She's got cats. And she's out on property. Well, growing up in the Midwest, out in farm country, there aren't street lights. There aren't, things like that. So if the animals get riled up, you might look out, but you can't see anything. And you're out there with the flashlight trying to see what's riling up those critters. I have an answer that will help with that. And I wish we had these when I was kids. Instead of my dad going, go out and see what it is. Oh, heck no. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what it is. It could be Bigfoot. It could be an alien. And that was the least of my worries. Glass Owl sent me these night binoculars. Hunting is probably what a lot of people would use them for. I don't go hunting, but like I said, living on a farm out where it's just so dark you can't see your hand in front of your face and you're trying to figure out what's out there. Here you go. And I think it would be nice to take these camping to see what's out there. I want to take them out. I live out by the lake and I want to take them out there one night and look for like bighorn sheep, donkeys, wild burros, things like that. But they come in this nice carrying case. So you don't have to worry. I mean, nobody wants something like this without. Yeah, it would be safer too, right, Teresa? Let's send the littlest kid out to see if it's anything dangerous. My brothers would be like, oh, I ain't going out there. Send her. I don't know. And I was one of them, okay. Not always. Sometimes I was like, that sounds too crazy out there. I ain't going. These would have been awesome. These, they say they're binoculars. I call them monoculars. I don't know if that's the word. Because you look through this side. And oh, I got night vision. All right. Also, they've got different modes on here. You can record these or take a picture. So if I go out to the lake at night and I see wild horses or a wild burro or a bighorn sheep, I can take a picture or a video through these. No phone needed. Because I know some of them you hook your phone up and your phone takes the actual picture through the binoculars. No, this takes them here. And let me see if I can get this to open. It does take batteries. I need to get this open right here. Right here, you have which side? A mini SD card. Pull this up. Right here. So you're going to get pictures and video you can put on there. Now, this is not high def. This is not 4K video. They aren't that good, but it's good enough to show your buddies, your friends, to put in a video, things like that. And I will tell you though, they do have a strap that you can put on. They're you're going to take these out and set them up for a while, or with for your kids to use. I suggest it has this little 1/4 inch screw hole. You get a tripod to set this on, because after a little bit, these are weighty. They really are. And let me see here. Is my battery good? Oh, there. And you can get the settings. I know it just went blank, but you can go through and set your settings per the instructions. It also, you can set how, if you want them to automatically turn off after a certain amount of time, you can do that. You can, there's the straps. It's got your charging cords and your audio cords. You can also hook it up to, it's got an iPhone, a USB, and an Android hookups. And all your little booklets. And Teresa says, yes, I think it would be cool. I don't know if I'll go hiking at night, because I'd probably trip over my own self and hurt me. But I think there's a couple places that I think it'd be really great to take and see what you can see. I mean, some places you're going to see a lot. If I was back home in the Midwest, I'd see a lot. Here in the desert, we don't have as many critters out and about. Probably see some coyotes, some bunny rabbits, some jackrabbits, things like that. But I think it'd be cool. And then to be able to get a little, either a picture or a piece of video to show people and say, I really was out there and I really did see this. Because I tell you, the zombie apocalypse is coming. I'm going to see them coming. And we had this discussion. I showed these not long ago, and they were like, zombies are dead, so you wouldn't be able to see them. These are not heat. I don't think that'll matter. You'll be able to see them with these. So if you're worried about the zombie apocalypse, you're going to need these, so you can see them zombies coming from far away. Don't wait till they get right to your house. And they'll be out at night. I don't know much about zombies, but I'm going to be prepared. They aren't going to sneak up on me. In fact, that'll give me plenty of time to run and hide. Christina, thank you so much for the follow. Tuning in, and I'm talking crazy talk about zombies, Bigfoot. I don't know what else you might find out in the woods. I live near Area 51, so we could find all kinds of things out there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've got some aliens walking around here. I've seen some people I'm not sure about. Oh, what a good day. Water bottle. Water thermos sits down here. I love it. But we have had a good show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the follows. I greatly appreciate it. I hope to get, now that I've got my computer and everything fixed up, I hope to be able to set up a schedule and do these on a regular basis instead of worrying whether my internet and my computer was going to cooperate that day. I hopefully have that all situated. Yeah, Tracy, you've been here just suffering through all my silliness. You're such a good egg. I've had too much ginger. Maybe that's it, or coffee, something. But I do hope to get these scheduled and going on a regular basis now that I do have things going. Well, I appreciate it, Teresa. I sit here and I don't want to be too boring. I get bored easily, even with myself. I'm like, and that's kind of what this is. I'm just sitting here, and sometimes it feels like I'm talking to myself, so I entertain myself with silliness. But we're going to be back here in a couple of days. You'll hopefully I'll get this schedule figured out and I'll be able to let everybody know exactly what days and what times I'm going to do it. I've also, if you happen to be tuning in on my YouTube channel, next time you got to jump over to Amazon Live and see us, because then you can chat. You can also see all the products, which on YouTube you're not getting to see. Got to click that button. And no, I don't stream every day, Teresa. I have at some different points. I like I said, I had computer problems and my internet was so bad. I kind of had to adjust by when I could get a good connection as to when I stream. But now that got a brand new computer, all the parts for my computer were bought on Amazon. Yes, they were. I even did an Amazon Live about it. So I'm going to start streaming at least a couple of days a week and see what I can do from there and what times are good, because sometimes when I can stream is when there's a gazillion streamers on and it's kind of hectic. So I'm going to try to get all that worked out hopefully soon. But yeah, I think I'm going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm just not quite sure of the times yet. At least Tuesday and Thursday, and then I'll probably throw in some other days, because as I get everything reorganized in here, and once I get it kind of situated, it'll be easier for me to do instead of trying to pull out of boxes all over the place right now. So I hope to see you all again very soon. And like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, you got to jump over, join us on Amazon. We have a lot of fun over here. So y'all stay safe. If you're in the Northeast, get out your snow shovels, tuck in tight, maybe turn on Amazon Prime movies tonight. Get your blanket and just call it a day, because it sounds like some of y'all ain't going to get out and do much for a couple of days. And you have, yes, thank you, Teresa. And you have a great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we will see you very soon.